First we get to talking, then we get to touching.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Can you hear it? Can you hear the theme song? Everybody hear it? Everybody love it? What's up, man? PrimmHood Cinema here. We got motherfucking... I'm sorry. I got to turn it off. What's up, everybody? PrimmHood Stories. First episode of all time. It's your boy. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to do a podcast. I got my friend Amiri here. Amiri, y'all might know him from his controversial music channel. Amiri, how you doing today, sir? You got some hot takes on your channel, bro.
Man, first of all, I got two things to say, bro. It's Amir and not Amiri. I can't believe you, man. I thought you loved me.
Nigga, what? Why is there an I at the end of that shit then? Are you crazy?
But that's a long story. Do you want that to be the podcast topic?
How would I know that? That sounds like a... Regardless, okay, yeah, we'll do that later. I will find that shit out. Amir, I'm so sorry. I never seen a silent I before. That's a powerful ass letter, bro. That's just
first time for everything, my nigga. I'm telling you.
All right, I feel you. But
to answer your question, I'm doing good, homie. How about yourself?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Anyway, we got that shit out the way, bro. You from Detroit, right? Is that where you from?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how's that? That shit scary, right? It's pretty scary, right?
It's survivable, I'll tell you that. But it's definitely one thing you can always hear about the different sides of Detroit, the west side and the east side. You'll only live if you stay on the west side. You go to the east, the second you step foot over there, you're getting shot. It's not even a joke, bro.
Damn, bro. But I mean, I'm sure it's like, because most hoods and shit, if you just kind of stay out of that shit, you can kind of avoid that shit. Like, I feel like most hoods are like regular ass people and shit. There's not that many like fucking savage niggas. There's like a gang of them, they hang out and shit, but it's like, like, I feel like it's kind of avoidable, but I don't know though. I haven't been to Detroit. It sounds pretty scary though.
If you ever go, just stay away from the east side. That's the biggest piece of advice anybody from Detroit will ever give you. Just don't go to the east side.
I'm just not gonna go. What's in Detroit? The Shelter, 8 Mile Battles? I'm not going to fucking Detroit.
I mean, we got like a little landmarks and shit, but hey, in terms of like hood related shit, just going to the city in general, you'll come across pretty much anything. It's a whole fucking adventure in Detroit. Yeah, murals and shit. Probably not in a good way, but it's an adventure.
No, it's all good, bro. There's a guy I'll be watching on YouTube. His name is Charlie Boy, and it's like some numbers or some shit. He basically, what he does, I don't know what he like travels a lot for work or something. I don't know what the fuck he does, but he basically has a dash cam and shit, and he just drives around different hoods and shit at different times of the day and like during different events. Like he'll be like, oh, Chicago hoods at nighttime. And then he'll just be driving around like kind of brave as shit. And then like a week later, he'll be like Baltimore hoods during the riots or some bullshit. Like he be really like out there and shit. I'll be like, what the fuck?
I should look up this nigga channel, bro. Charlie Boy 313.
Yeah,
the area code for Detroit. Come on now, man.
Oh, is that him? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, good for you, bro. Fuck Free World 313. I get it. No, but yeah, fucking shout out to that nigga. That nigga brave as fuck. Fuck that shit. This nigga be getting out the car sometimes too. You going to stores and shit. Yeah, shout out.
I'm gonna have to check the nigga channel one day because
it'd be HD footage too. Like it'd be like really
staged and shit.
Nah, it'd be HD footage. He really be in the shits. Like he be really in the fucking trenches. He don't be, I'm not saying he don't be fucking doing too much and shit, but he just gives you a glimpse of, like, he lets you see HD footage of that shit.
Definitely take that over actually coming to Detroit. Just take his videos and you'll be all set.
Yeah, right. Get the VR headset or some shit. You an Xbox nigga, right? Is that what you're? Yeah.
Yes, bro. Real niggas play Xbox, bro.
Yeah, real niggas play Xbox, bro. The box. I don't have an Xbox right now. I think my shit broke or something. I haven't had one in a while. I got a Switch though. I'm a Nintendo nigga also. I be playing the Switch though.
You used to play the Wii and shit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had every Nintendo shit since the 64.
If it's not Wii bowling, what the hell is on the Wii even worth playing?
Nothing really. I always got my go-to Zeldas and shit. Like I usually be playing Zelda and shit. I'm a Zelda nigga. But other than that, like the Wii didn't really have shit. Like this.
I tried giving the Wii a chance, bro. It wasn't a move. I tried playing NBA Live 08 on the Wii. It's the worst experience.
Oh my God. Playing anything on the Wii, bro. Playing Madden on the Wii, bro. Nigga, they were literally making you run, like swag the controller to run the fucking ball. Nigga.
It was a whole workout.
Yeah, I don't want to do that shit. This shit's stupid. The graphics are trash too. Nintendo was trash for them whole 2 generations. Up until the Switch, they just got good again. So, I mean, I was still holding them down though. I was still buying shit. Nintendo, y'all sponsor.
Even that handheld shit, you was getting 3DS and whatnot.
Fuck no. I stopped at Game Boy Advance and shit. I ain't get a DS and shit. I was like late middle school, early high school when DS came out. I wasn't about to.
The last fucking handheld game I had was a Gameboy Advance SP, and I got my ass beat by my dad because I broke that bitch out of frustration one day. This nigga whooped my ass because of that. That's a story for another day, unless you want me to tell that one.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one too. Ass whooping stories. That's a whole lane, bro. We can have a whole. I forgot about that.
We was at my dad's house and shit, and it was the first time we was watching You Got Served. I never watched that movie. Mind you, I was like 8 years old when this movie came out, first of all. But he ended up getting it on DVD and shit. And it was me, my 2 brothers, and one of our fucking cousins, I don't know. But we was all at my dad's living room watching the movie. And then towards the end of the movie, I think it was like right at the climax and shit with the final battle. Well, first of all, let me quickly say why I broke the bitch in the first place. So
yeah, what were you playing that made you break that shit?
I was playing a fucking Matt Hoffman BMX game. I don't even know if you remember who Matt Hoffman was. It was one of them fucking biker niggas, like Matt Hoffman BMX racing, some shit like that.
I mean, I
was so fucking trash at that game. Every fucking half pipe I went in, every rail I tried to grind on, I cannot land shit. I was like, dog, I was learning the game at first. I'm like, but this game is like, this nigga can't bike ride. Who the fuck is Matt Hoffman? But I just kept trying anyway. So I'm like, all right, let me just see if I can actually get good at the game. That getting good at the game shit never happened. I was just playing it one day, every fucking, I don't know the name of them bike moves, a tail whip and all that shit. And, bro, I was fucking falling on every single move. So one day, I just let out a loud ass grunt. I was like, Urgh! And then I opened, the Game Boy SP was already open. I was playing the fucking game. But I was like, smash that bitch right in half, bro.
Oh.
So what I fucking did, I was like, oh shit. I was actually happy because I wouldn't have to worry about being frustrated by the game anymore. I was like, finally got that shit out the way. But
nigga, why don't you play something else, bro?
I ain't had nothing else. This was the only game. This was the only fucking game. That's why I was forcing myself to get good at it. If I had like 7 or 8 other games, I would just say, fuck this shit and play something else. But it was the only one I had. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So my dumb ass, I went to the kitchen and I tried to bury that fucking Game Boy SP at the very bottom of the trash. I had to reach under so many fucking cereal boxes and all kind of shit. I'm like, let me put this away.
Hell yeah. The tuck-in.
Exactly, bro.
All that shit.
I ended up getting caught any motherfucking way. My mama was taking the trash out, and I don't know what the fuck made her look at the bottom of the trash bag to make her see it, but
they be on it, bro.
She was from some detective, like Black Mother type shit, bro. She did that for the old garbage bag to my room, and it was like she just pointed at the bottom of the bag. It was like, isn't this the Game Boy that your dad just bought you? I was really about to lie for no fucking reason. I was some bullshit like, no, that's one that I got on my own that I ended up like breaking. I threw it away. The one my dad gave me is in my closet. I was about to lie for random shit. Exactly. So I'm like, yes. She was like, what the hell? Why is it broken? Why did you throw it away? And I told her the truth. I told her the same story I just told you. I'm like, I was playing this whole like bike game, whatever. I was terrible at it and I got angry, so I broke it. She would say, oh, okay. Okay, and she walked away. So I thought it was all good, but since this is a black mother we talking about here, that okay shit just means you're about to get killed. She was like, okay. So then, fast forward like weeks later, I'm at my dad's house watching You Got Served towards the end of the movie and shit. He just calls me into his room. He was like, hey, come here real quick, come in the room. So I'm like, all right. I go in his room. My dad closes. I sit on his bed, and my dad closes the door. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Dad? This motherfucker turned around so fast and put so much fucking force into his arm, blew my fucking stomach out of my body, bro.
Stomach punch, damn.
As soon as I heard, I bullshit you not, as soon as I heard the door close, right in my stomach, I could not fucking breathe for like 12 seconds, bro. I was, I'm like, over a Game Boy? Like you this upset?
This nigga must have just bought that shit. You only had one game?
It was $100, bro. It was $100. So that's probably why.
How long did you have it before you snapped that shit?
I think I only had it for like a few weeks though, like 3 weeks, like a month. I'll say a good like month.
You're an asshole.
I deserved it, yeah, but he had to punch that fucking hard.
I mean, it's so good though.
I caught my fucking breath, then I stood back up. This nigga punched me again. I'm like, all right,
same spot?
Yes, in the stomach again.
Ooh, this nigga tripping.
I was like, well, you're not even my dad at this point. You just want to beat up a fucking kid. But that shit, as you can probably imagine, I'm crying on my fucking eyes out. I'm getting my ass beat by my own father over a Game Boy.
Yeah.
But this nigga, the worst part that he sent me back in the fucking, like, back in the living room to watch the rest of the fucking movie You Got Served. And the movie made me cry even more for how bad the ending was.
Nigga, you said you got your ass whooped and then had to go and watch You Got Served?
Yes.
That's fucking funny to me, bro. I really like that shit a lot, man.
I was like,
nah, but yeah, shout out.
Damn, bro. Everybody, like, my two brothers and my cousins, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, no, it's you trying to catch your breath. But nah, man. Shout out to your dad, bro. Fuck Matt Hoffman. We out here, bro. So, real quick, I'm sure everybody probably wants to know about me and shit because I probably got a lot of subscribers. They didn't watch my little live stream or whatever I did because I kind of just went from like 10K to like 85K subscribers in like 2 months or a month and shit. So there's a lot of new people and shit.
On that, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, man. That shit was on the random. There was the YouTube gods and shit. You know what it was? You know what I think it was? I fucking... One of my tags and shit, you know how you do the tags on YouTube? One of my tags, well, every time I do the tags, whatever movie I'm covering, I'll put the name of the movie and then I'll put full movie free. And I'm like, that's gonna catch on with it.
Manipulative ass nigga.
And then like the COVID shit happened. So I'm like, I know niggas gonna be on YouTube watching, trying to find movies and shit. So I kind of had a hunch.
Looking for some shit.
Yeah, I kind of had a hunch. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna probably get a little surge and shit, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that. So shout out to all the subscribers, man. That shit crazy, bro. Patreon niggas especially, bro. That shit is weird to me. I don't fucking think I deserve the money. But yeah, bro. Welcome to my show, PRIMM'S Hood Stories. If you don't know the concept, I bring a guest on. Maybe I don't. Maybe I tell a story or whatever. I don't fucking know. We just swap hood stories. It's not like gangster shit. Like, it don't have to be. It's whatever happened to you when you was living in the hood at whatever time and shit. And it's funny, relatable stories. Everybody love me. So, Amiri, this is my show. You got to do whatever I say. How about you tell us one of your hood stories? You got a story, right? What's your story? You got your ass beats, yes?
Got my ass whooped.
Yeah, and this is in the east side of Detroit?
No, this happened on the west side. This actually happened the summer after my ninth grade year. So it was this school in Detroit called Henry Ford. I went to that bitch to my freshman year. He immediately got the fuck on. It wasn't because I got jumped like this, because this happened. Me getting jumped happened in August. No, school year ended in June. So like I was already planning on going to another school anyway. But me getting jumped, I was like, all right, let me really get the fuck out of this school. So this was 2011, August 2011. These two niggas I've been cool with for like years. The dude named Sean and this dude named Lester. So Lester had like football practice and shit, and his football practice was held at the football field behind the school. So for some reason, we ended up staying there like late as shit. His practice was like at 5 p.m. Somehow we didn't leave till like 10. I can't even lie to you. I don't even remember what the fuck we did.
Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck, nigga? That's fucking hell time.
I don't know what football practice lasts for 5 hours, but I didn't do shit.
Wait, do you smoke weed? Do you smoke weed?
Never.
Never smoked weed?
Never. That ain't my thing. I'm a drinker, bro.
You drink?
I drink like Craig told Smokey, bro. Like I drink, bro.
You drink right now?
I ain't trying to stimulate my mind and all that shit, bro. That don't work on me.
You never tried that shit, bro?
Never will.
You never wanted to?
Never.
That's weird, bro. It's not
for it, but like that smoking weed shit, no.
I mean, yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've known people who never smoked this shit, but it's like, because they usually like super straight laced motherfuckers who are like, you fucking go to hell or some shit. Like, but you were like,
no, not even that.
You just
I just never wanted to.
Yeah, you're like, nah, I'm good for no reason and shit.
I can
like
take
you don't have a moral
whatnot.
Oh, it's like, okay, so you don't. No.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by niggas who do smoke. I just don't personally do it.
There's probably some repressed shit there. There's probably you have like an uncle or something that smoked and he like hit you with the remote and some shit.
No, it does not. I mean, if I can be honest, if I can like dig like really quick and try to think of a reason, I think it's just because just hearing about how much smoking like fucks up your lungs or whatever. And I can already got.
Well, that's tobacco. That's not weed and shit. Tobacco. I mean, weed don't be leaving like the shit on your lungs.
All right, fine. You forced my hand. I guess I'll smoke weed.
I'm just saying. No, I don't know. It's fine.
I'll try that shit out and I'll let you know. I'll like message you. I'll like slide in your DMs on Instagram or some shit like 2 a.m. and be like, "What you doing?"
No, that's
you try to complain. You try to complain. I'm like, "Bro, I've been smoking, bro. This your fault."
That's pretty easy, bro. You really easily convinced, bro. That's pretty fucked up.
Don't play with me, though. All right, for sure. Back to the story.
All right,
yeah,
so you had Henry Ford for hours upon hours, not doing shit. Was there bitches? Did you have some bitches there?
Bro, there was nobody there. I think I was just sitting in like some bleachers for like 5 hours.
By yourself or with Lester and what's his name?
Lester, like he was actually like on the team and shit, so he was busy. I don't remember what the fuck Deshaun was.
So they were practicing. When did practice end?
It's like 9 years ago and shit, so I'm really trying to remember.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm not gonna be fucking with you the details, but
I'm trying to remember what Sean was doing the whole time. I really don't fucking remember, but we was there for a long time.
What time did practice end? You remember what practice ended?
Hell no. I think like around like 10 or something. That's when we finally started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's weird. They keep niggas out there that long.
What happened was, so when practice finally ended and shit, it was this little like plaza that was like down the street. It was like a good like 3 blocks away. This little plaza that had like a Wendy's in there and whatnot. And them niggas talking about they was hungry, especially Lester. Like nigga playing football for 5 hours. He like, bro, I'm hungry. I'm trying to get some Wendy's. I'm like, bro, it's like 10:30 at fucking night. It's dark as shit outside. Like I'm sounding like a whole bitch right now, but I'm like, bro, it's 10:30. It's dark as shit. I'm trying to go home.
Nah, real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. Because that's not being a bitch, bro. That's being like fucking. Like you gotta know what you're dealing with and shit. You know when niggas be out and shit. Like
So I was telling them niggas, I'm like, I'm not trying to walk to no. First of all, I'm not hungry. Like it was them 2 niggas. I'm like, I'm not even hungry. You would think like sitting around doing another 5 hours to make a nigga hungry. I was good, but I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to go to the fucking crib. And they're like, bro, just come with us to the Wendy's, and then we'll all just go to the crib. Like it's not gonna take us that long. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just walk back to the crib right now. And then like, them niggas was like, you really just gonna walk all the way? Cause I live like, bullshit you not, I live like 16 blocks like away. Like since I went to the school, cause I used to always walk to school and shit. So
yeah, I was a walking ass nigga too, bro. Yeah, I was a bopping ass nigga too. I used to walk everywhere.
I didn't start catching the bus till I got to fucking 10th grade, 9th grade and all before I always walked to school, no matter how far it was. I was not a bus nigga.
Yeah, them buses be unreliable, bro. I would rather walk and know when I'm getting there. So I don't know how it was in your city and shit, but
middle school was the fucking worst. I used to walk like 30 plus blocks to school. Mind you, I was like 11, 12 years old. that's Detroit shit, but I was able to live on the street.
Yeah, what the fuck? Some African shit.
So them niggas like they was telling me like, bro, you really just gonna walk all the way to the crib by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I ain't trying to go to no fucking Wendy's. I'm straight. They was like, all right, bro. They just gave me a 5. Like, all right, bro. Like, talk to your mom. I'll see you later, whatever. So I'm walking to the crib. I get like a good like halfway there. So I walk past these 3 niggas. So I didn't think nothing of it. I walked past 3 niggas. I didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. I just continued walking. Out of nowhere, one of them called my name. They turned around, like, we got, like, a good, like, 1 block away from... These are all, like, side blocks, by the way. Every time I say block, I don't mean, like, a whole long-ass street. We walking down side blocks and shit. So we get, like, 1 block apart. Out of nowhere, one of them niggas turned around and called my name. They was like, Amiri. Hey, Amiri. So I looked. I was like, who is that? He was like, this Alante. It was a nigga I went to him for named Alante at the time. So I was like, oh, shit, what up, though? So this was the moment I knew I fucked up. So this nigga Alante, like, calls me over there. So we both, like, we all walk, like, halfway and shit. Now, I only knew Alante. I didn't know the other 2 niggas he was with at all. Even then, I barely knew Alante. He was a nigga that, like, I just had, like, 1 or 2 classes with. Yeah. Gave him a 5, like, what's good with you, bro? But, like, we was not, like, friends, no shit like that. Like, I wouldn't help the nigga if he was in danger. Like, that kind of shit. So... little did I know my punk ass was about to be in danger. So this
that's a good way to measure how close you are with somebody and shit. If you would jump in and shit, yeah, that's how you know it. Shit, that's pretty good.
That little fucking Will Smith meme where he's looking at somebody and then the next picture he's just staring straight. Like,
yeah, right.
That's how it was, bro. Hell yeah. One of the niggas I was like cool with, but like I'll say what's up to him in the hallway, but I would never say I'm friends with him. But so the other 2 niggas he was with, I didn't recognize at all. And one of the niggas was wearing like a little bandana like around his mouth and shit. So clearly a fucking criminal. I wasn't paying no attention to
why
none
you
of
walk
shit,
up
bro.
to that shit, bro? I mean, wait.
I didn't know he was wearing them until I got like closer to him. I would say this nigga wearing a bandana.
That's all good. What age were you again? I forgot what you said. You were what grade?
This was August 2011. I was 15.
How the fuck you remember the exact? You fucking remember the exact timestamp of the asshole? It was August 2000.
I mean, I've only been jumped once in my life, so you kind of remember shit like that.
I guess you're right about that.
It was.
Yeah,
but my nose was broken and everything, bro. So I remember all that shit. But no. Let me use it. You got me jumping ahead to the.
All right, go ahead. So Alante did not beat trash shit. It's the setup.
What happened was, them niggas, we all like meet each other halfway and shit, and we talking like, shit, well, what's good, bro? Like you asked, like you going back to hearing for it, like next month, cause school starts September and shit. Like, shit, you going back next month? I'm like, I already telling him, like, shit, I might end up going to a different school. Hearing for it is just a trash school. I had good grades and shit. I just hated the school. It just was all bad. I'm like, shit, nah, I might leave that bitch. He was like, yeah, I'm going back. In my mind, I'm like, that's terrible. Don't go to that school. But I didn't say shit to him. So we talking. It was like, shit, where you coming from? I'm like, shit, coming from my man's football practices. I was there for like 4 or 5 hours, just walking to the crib. So we just chatted up for another couple of minutes and shit. So we was like, we about to part ways and shit. We was like, all right, bro, I'll hit you up later. This is what happened. So Alante is standing in the center. I meant to say that. So Alante is in the center. The random nigga the two random niggas I've never seen before. The one with the bandana was standing to the right of Alante. So he's to my left, but to the right of Alante and shit. And then the other third nigga. So it's like, just imagine you facing 3 niggas. Alante right in front of you. To your left is bandana boy, and to the right is the third nigga. I don't know who the fuck he was. So the moment we say like, all right, we'll hit you up later, I give this nigga Alante a 5. I bullshit you not. The moment my hand touched this nigga hand, he pulled me in like closer to him, and the dude who had the bandana, right, kind of like reached over, punched me right in my motherfucking nose, like bitch, like in one like swoop punch, bro.
Oh my god, bro! Like
no bullshit. Like I don't think I've ever like even felt damaged like that fast. The moment I'm like, all right, bro. The moment I touch the motherfucking hand, bitch, like punched me. I fell straight to the motherfucking ground.
Nigga, where was Lester?
Them niggas went to go Wendy's, remember? I walked by myself. I was walking to the crib by myself. Sean and Lester was gone.
Damn, bro.
And that's why they were telling me that, like, you really gonna walk to the crib by yourself? Just come with us. Like, it's not gonna take us that long. I'm like, nah, bro. We've been outside all fucking day. I'm trying to go home.
How far away was you? Were you screaming?
I got halfway.
And shit? Oh no.
I got halfway. Like I said, it's like a good like 16 blocks from my house. I got like 8 blocks down. So them niggas, I walked past them. One of them called my name. We met halfway, started talking for a good like 2 or 3 minutes. I gave Alante a 5. The moment our hands like contacted, this nigga just like pulled me closer to him. One of them just bitch, like right in my nose. So I fell to the fucking. Here's the thing. Like, the only thing I really remember about that shit happening, I think I blacked out for like 2 seconds. All I remember was like me just being on the ground and them niggas just still punching me like, bitch.
Oh my God.
Bitch. Oh my God. Once I like gained like consciousness, whatever, I sat up and shit, like started like covering my head and shit. So they was like just hitting like the top of my arms, whatever. Then, oh yeah, I had a backpack with me too. I had a backpack with some new fucking Nikes in it, bro. Stole them bitches. They fucking stole them, dog. And them niggas, the only thing I had in my pocket, all my shit fell out of my pockets as well. So that's how you know you hit a nigga real hard, when the shit fall out of his pocket. My fucking, like my phone, like my fucking house keys, my bag of weed, my brush and shit, like all that shit fall out of my pocket. Them niggas.
Why did you have a bag of weed? You don't smoke?
I never said I had a bag of weed. Fuck you talking about? But what happened was
the bag of weed.
No, that never happened. You tripping, bro? You was there in some Baltimore niggas, bro.
Yeah, I was here. At least smoking too much or something. Sure. I mean, statute of limitations, bro. This happened August 2011, bro. But either way,
10:50 at night, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. I actually know the exact like block that shit happened on too. I know all the details, bro. But nigga, I had PTSD walking past that block like after that shit happened.
You wanna go find them, bro?
Morning this shit was.
We go find them.
Oh shit, that's actually speaking of you saying going to find them niggas. That's actually something that happened further in the story. So after
wait, so no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I thought you were about to jump ahead and shit. I thought you were about to skip the ass whooping because it was too painful, but please.
So after I stood up and shit, they punched me like in the back of my head, like just on top of my head and shit. Just like they ended up taking my backpack off of me, and all the shit that fell in my pocket they left on the ground. The niggas didn't take anything, even my phone. I'm really surprised they didn't take none of that shit.
Yeah, that's weird. That's what every time I never really got robbed and beat up. I just got beat up for some reason. Like that shit was just fun.
I've been robbed a couple of times. This is the only time in my life I ever got jumped. I've been chased by a group of niggas. I've been robbed at gunpoint.
Gunpoint? Oh yeah. They never got me like that, bro. They got everybody else. They never got me.
Hey, bro, that's definitely something like
yeah, that's just scary, bro.
That's definitely another story for a future episode. But so I get first of all, I'm fucking blood everywhere. And my nose is gushing, blood all on the motherfucker. They getting like on my shoes and shit. The new shoes I was talking about was in my backpack. I'm still wearing like regular shoes and shit. Blood all on my motherfucking shoes, like on my pants, legs and shit on the ground. So I get all my shit. Now here's the crazy part about this. You would think after some shit like this, a nigga would run home. I still walked back to the crib. I didn't run at all. I looked up, all the niggas was gone. I just started walking.
Fucking, you already got your ass beat, bro.
And it was gone. I saw them niggas like running down the block. Like, after I gained my consciousness and shit, and I looked, them niggas ran like 4 blocks down. So I'm like, if I walk, them niggas not gonna catch up. So I walked to the crib. So I get in the house. I went straight to my mom's and shit. No, that's a lie. I went straight to the fucking bathroom, started wiping the blood and shit, like off my like nose, off my face and shit. So then my mom ended up like, she was in the kitchen when it happened. I came to the house, went straight to the motherfucking bathroom. So she walked to the bathroom, and then she finally saw me, and she started like screaming all hysterically, and she was like, oh my goodness, like what the fuck happened to you? And then I told her the whole shit. I'm like, these 3 niggas like just like jumped me while I was walking home.
Your nose was off? Could she tell your nose was broken and shit? That shit was looking all crazy like in the movies and shit?
Not like to the point like
Rocky Balboa and shit.
Yeah, like some nigga named Tyrone got mad at me and like 'cause I didn't like fucking, I don't know, I didn't cook his food. I don't know, it's not no bullshit like that, no abuse relationship type shit. No, it was more of a actually to this is something I can like quickly jump to the future and say this is gonna sound like pretty nasty, but it is like a kind of the point to the story ever since it happened. To this day, one of my nostrils I can reach further up than the other nostrils. Like my bone got like pushed like a left a little bit. So like one of my nostrils I can actually reach like further up my nose because the bone is like misplaced.
Is that why you sound like
8 years ago and it still does the exact same way?
Is that why you sound like 21 Savage when you talk? Is it because your nostrils?
You tell me you didn't even know that shit till you watched that video.
Yeah, I didn't hear it until you fucking. Why you talk like that, bro? You sound like a savage.
I don't even know how I talk.
Stop doing
I think the funniest fucking comment I saw, somebody said I sound like 21 Savage with a college education.
Right.
I'm like, I'll take it.
That's good, bro.
So what happened was my pops ended up coming to, cause my mama, Carl to him was like, Jamil got jumped, blah, blah, blah. This nigga come to the crib and he sees like how I'm looking. Well, so I end up like getting like a big ass like sandwich bag full of ice. I just go to my room, just put on my nose, whatever. So my dad comes get me. And he was like, all right, get in the car. Come on, tell me what corner you was at. So this is what I was referring to when you said like, did I go after him or some shit? My dad had the strap on him. So I get in the car, he reaching his glove compartment. All I hear is he had the strap on him and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like
you were excited, you were happy as shit?
I forgive you for that ass whoop you gave me doing the You Got Served shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
I forgive you for this. Mind you, that was like a good 7 years later, but I finally forgave him for that.
Nah, fuck so I'm like,
all right.
Were you still really mad at him the whole time and shit?
Of course I was, bro. Nigga try to beat the life out of me for a game.
Nigga, you get one ass whooping and you mad as shit for life? Come on, bro.
But no, he tried to save me this day. So I'm like, all right, this nigga really do care about me. So we went to the corner shit where they was. We ended up driving around a good like 10, 15 minutes on going like every block and every corner, and we never saw him. So we ended up going to the hospital that night. The doctor just told me like, yeah, like your bone kind of got like pushed to the left a little bit, like from the punch. I thought they punched me like straight, like in my nose. Apparently, like it was like a hook. Like it wasn't like it was like a hook kind of punch. So this nigga like he moved my bone like a little bit to the left and whatnot. So which is still fucked up to this day, like I said. So I get after the hospital, the doctor told me that shit. So I went home and I was like, oh yeah, I'm 100% getting the fuck out of that school after that happened. And I just ended up going to another school, and I stayed there till I graduated. But that was pretty much the end of that story. Got my ass beat, went to the hospital. I was like, oh yeah. Here's the fucking dumb part. The pants that I had that night that I wore, of course I threw that away. It was covered in blood. The shoes I actually kept because it was nice shoes, but I tried to wash them and shit. But I guess the blood was just like that fucking like tough. Even blood stains weren't coming out of them fucking shoes. And I still didn't throw them away. I'm like, these about to be my go outside shoes. You know, you younger, you got go outside shoes.
Yeah, hell yeah, the go outside.
So I'm like, yeah, these about to be my go outside shoes right here. So I just fucking kept them dusty ass like blooded up Nikes and shit. And the nigga, Alante, I've only seen him one time, like, since that shit happened. And even then, he was, like, with, like, a group of other niggas. So I'm like, I'm definitely not about to approach this motherfucker and bring that up.
Hell yeah. Like, hey, remember when you fucking fucked me the fuck up? No, but...
That was the end of that story, but I opened my eyes. I'm like, let me not walk around, like, at nighttime again.
Yeah, because motherfuckers be doing that shit too. My cousins be doing that shit too. It's dumb motherfuckers. But how long did you stay at the school after you fucking?
The school year was already over. This happened the summertime after my ninth grade year.
Okay, you lucky as fuck, nigga.
So yeah, I ain't had to see them niggas.
Yeah.
The school year ended in June. This happened like in August.
All right, yeah.
So I didn't have to see them niggas anymore.
That's good, bro. That's a happy ending.
Oh, y'all would have been terrible. Like, I heard you got your ass beat yesterday.
Yeah, everybody happy. Yeah, all the bitches be fucking laughing at you and shit. Oh. Your nose be fucked up too? Oh, they know, like that shit was noticeable.
Oh shit! Speaking of bitches, let me tell you this one. Another quick thing that happened. You remember the dusty blooded up shoes I told you that I kept? Would you believe I actually got a bitch number wearing those shoes? Oh,
there was blood on them?
Yes. You ever just felt like hideous as fuck, but like you still end up getting the girl number somehow?
Yeah, that shit happens.
It was one day I was with my man D'Angelo, and we were just like, I don't even know what the fuck we were doing. I think we were just like leisurely like walking around around the hood, like on our bike, like doing like wheelies, that ghost riding, all that kind of shit. So I went like near like Henry Ford. I went like on the side of Henry Ford and shit. And this bitch name was Kiera. I remember not. This girl named Kiera. I ended up like stopped riding my bike. I just got on my phone and started standing there doing some shit. And then Kiera was like, hey, hey boy, like you.
Hey boy. Yeah, that's the go-to line. That's the go-to line. Hey boy.
Hey boy, my cousin like you, that kind of shit. So I go over there. It was Kiera and some fucking, I think it was like her little sister or whatever. So she said like, this shit made me feel, I ain't gonna lie, this shit made me feel kind of uncomfortable at the time because it sounds so cringy. But like, I guess girls like just aren't nervous. She said this shit straight up. She was like, yeah, I called you over because I was looking at shit. I thought you were kind of cute. I'm like, kind of. But I'll take it. I guess that she was on wearing, like, I ain't have no fucking haircut. She was covered in blood. I'm like, I kind of can't complain, be picky about this shit.
Yeah, bro.
So she called me cute. I'm like, I'll take it. I ended up getting a number and shit. And that was just funny. I got a number looking at fucking dust.
Did you use the blood on the shoes as like an icebreaker or some shit? Like because I'd have lied about that shit. I'd have been like, no, I'm a boxer. I'm a secret agent or some shit. I'd be fucking solving crimes and shit.
I just got from a fucking match and shit.
Whatever happened with Carrie? Did you smash?
But I barely even saw the bitch after that.
Yeah, that's how you be on the random and shit. Yeah,
it was one of them girls like you text all the time. You like never see her. Yeah.
Oh, one of those. Yeah.
And then she ended up. This bitch had like an older boyfriend, but mind you, we like 15. This bitch was talking to a nigga that was like 18 or 19, which is kind of weird.
I mean, that's how it be going, bro.
I saw her one other fucking time, bro. Okay, this is actually another thing I want to point out, because this is something you said in your ATL review. You be hating on niggas who know how to skate, bro. That skating shit is the whole lifestyle. That shit actually cool.
It is cool. I always wanted to know how to skate and shit. That's a hood story too in itself and shit. My first time skating, but I'll tell that shit later.
Bro, you like good at skating. That shit, that's the whole that shit is vibe, bro.
That shit is fucking dope as fuck. I was making fun of them niggas like a motherfucker. But I think what's lame about it is the fact that you dedicated so much time and that's your thing and shit. Like you fucking put hours into that shit. Like it's cool when you're doing it.
Roll bounce, you gotta say the same shit.
I mean, roll bounce is different though, bro. Because roll bounce, T.I. is like Rubber Band Man and shit. Like, and he's talking about fucking. Like
it was all kinds of characters in here.
Like it was all kind. No,
but cool cats and they crew.
Yeah, they were supposed to be like they were supposed to be like them niggas and shit. Like fucking Roll Bounce is like a ragtag team of teenagers and shit. Like ATL is. I mean, I guess it's the same thing. Whatever, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't remember the name. The Garden Boys. Yeah, that was the motherfucking name. The Garden Boys.
They wasn't the Garden
Boys. That was the name of Bow Wow.
Oh, the Bow Wow crew. Yeah. T.I. was the ones, and we were the ones.
It's you who's taking skateboard. I see what you mean by that shit can come off the lane, but in general that shit cool. But back to the story. That's really the only other time I saw Kiera again. I went to the skating rink on Saturday and I saw her, and she was trying to. Bro, this bitch was dangerous. She was trying to fight somebody. It was these group of girls fighting outside the skating rink, and then she didn't even know the fucking two girls. I saw her and I said, "What's up?" and shit, and then she was like, "You see those people fighting over there?" I'm about to go get me a hit in. I'm like, get you a hit in. I'm like, do you even fucking know them? But she was like, nah, but I'm about to go over there and see what somebody got cool with. And if they can beat up, I'm about to swing. I'm like, let me disassociate myself from this fucking girl.
Yeah, that bitch crazy, bro. See,
she could be a good henchman or some shit, but other than that, I don't think I want to be seen with her.
No, I like that a lot. No, I don't like that shit. Don't fight random people and shit. Yeah, shout out Kiera, bro. Shout out D'Angelo, bro.
Got my ass beat. Kept the bloody shoes. Got a number. The next day, that's why I have all this shit was the next day. By the way, when I met Kira, this was the next day after I got drunk.
Oh, was it the next day?
It was the next fucking day.
Damn, that's funny as shit,
shit,
bro.
I'll take it.
That's cool, man. You got a cool life. Were you like that with the bitches at a young age and shit? Did you get bitches?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say no. No. I'm gonna say no, and this is the reason why. I was one of those niggas where I always end up going to a new school when it was the beginning. When it was the beginning of the grade cycle, I guess. So me and like my two other brothers all went to the same elementary school. So one nigga in like 5th grade, the other in 3rd, the other in 1st. So like, and no random
bragging type schools shit, a lot and shit. Yeah.
No random bragging type shit, but literally elementary school, I was like the most popular nigga in that bitch because my whole family like went there, so everybody knew the fuck I was. That shit immediately changed when I went to middle school. So, because like I said, this was when my family moved to the west side, and this is when I started 6th grade. So, as soon as I went to middle school, I didn't know no fucking body. So that shit was that shit did not feel good at all. So I had to get used to the whole new school achievement type shit. And then the middle school I went to, I left there and I went to Henry Ford. But all the people I graduated from middle school with went to Henry Ford with me, so I already knew like half the people, and that was pretty cool. But then, like 10th grade, I ended up going to the new school, same shit. I didn't know a single fucking person other than like 2 or 3 people. So I'm like, okay, I always been one of them like purposely lame niggas. It became a point. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting sick of going to a new school, just trying to be cool with niggas. And plus, when you get older, that shit just feels kind of weird. Like I'm not about to talk to niggas just so I can have friends. If I don't naturally vibe with you, then fuck it.
Yeah.
So no, I was lame and shit in this like middle school and high school because I just came to find like, you know what, I'm not about to try to talk to people.
Well, that's cool, and you still lame to this day and shit, right?
100%.
Okay, well.
Just watch my video, you'll see. Just listen to the commentary. You'll be like, this boy lame as hell.
Yeah, no, this man says there's no bad J. Cole songs, so this nigga is wilding.
I said there's two bad J. Cole songs, but
there's way more than 2 bad J. Cole songs. No, but so you got your ass beat. Shout out to that nigga Alante, bro. My first time ever getting my ass beat.
I'm gonna tell you right now that shout out to Alante shit. I let out the hugest fucking laugh, like in silence. I was over here grinning hard as a motherfucker. But I'm like, let me not chuckle because he actually think that shit funny. I can't let him think that.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. No, it's okay, bro. What was I gonna say?
I couldn't hold it in anymore.
Nah, fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck that nigga.
You hold that.
That nigga probably be listening to you, bro. He probably be secretly listening. You'd be surprised, bro.
All right, bro, my fault, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, so
I can't believe this nigga.
Nah, fuck that nigga. I have a friend named Alante and shit too. This is why it's fucking funny and shit. He like
he probably the enemy and shit.
Nah,
that is him, bro. I can't fuck with you no more.
Nah, he like a Poindexter type nigga. He nothing like that and shit.
Don't underestimate them niggas, bro. He probably got the strap with the kid right now.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. You probably know karate and shit. They be doing shit like that. But no, so 8th grade. I don't know if they ever did this in Detroit and shit, but you ever have like a night where like a real actual nightclub and shit, they'll do like a kids night or whatever the fuck? Or like they'll let
I never went to none of them bitches, but yeah, that was definitely a thing.
Was that a thing and shit? Yeah. So this is that
like certain clubs, you had to be like 13 or 14 to get
Yeah. And it's like from like, it'd be like from like 8 to like 10 or 11 and shit. It's like some fake ass. Yeah. Like, so you can simulate being a fucking, a grown up or whatever the fuck. They had that shit. There's a club called The Paradox in Baltimore. I think it's still open. I don't know what the situation with that is, but that was like the go-to spot and shit. But
I gotta look this shit up right now.
Yeah, The Paradox. It's not like it was glamorous. No, it was like it was just some rinky dink shit. But it was fucking. That was the spot that all the kids would like and shit for some reason. Like other places did the club shit.
My nigga, you sounded like the hugest pedophile in the world saying that shit. Yeah, that's where all the kids be at. Don't ever say no shit like that.
I too, as a kid, and shit. It was fucking. They be doing other stuff, yeah.
That's the spot where all the kids be at. You can always
that's right.
Little children in there.
Yo, if y'all trying to find some kids, bro, Go to the Paradox, bro. I'm telling you.
That shit crazy. Like, I let that shit slide for like 2 seconds. I was like, wait, what this nigga just say?
No, I didn't mean like that. Pause or something. What do you say for that shit? I guess it's still pause, right?
Shit, I don't know.
I guess it's still, yeah, they should have a word for that shit, bro.
All right, you go be the one to start it since you on that way.
Yeah, no pedo and shit. No pedo. But yeah, that was like the most poppin'est one and shit. So the first time I go there and shit, I'm all fressed up and shit. No, actually, so this is 8th grade. I'm like 13 and shit. I'm like a tall nigga or whatever, but I was fucking not getting no bitches. I was getting like negative bitches. I remember I went to it was that same day and shit. I think me and my brother, we went to the mall and shit. And I forget what year it is, but you can probably trace it back and shit.
Oh, shit, I actually found it.
What?
The pair.
Oh,
I mean, permanently closed.
I fucking bet.
On Russell Street.
Yeah, I remember that
Russell
shit.
Street. Yeah, that's the one. I got a picture of you right here. It's sneaking out the back of some children.
Yeah, you got a picture of me and shit? Getting fucked up and shit?
But this shit look kind of fucking, this shit look kind of sketchy. The clubs you was going to?
Yeah, it's like under a bridge or some shit.
Bro.
Yeah, that's like in the cut and shit.
Okay, actually, inside the club look pretty cool.
Yeah, inside the club is hard. That shit is super in the cut, bro. Yeah, that shit is fucking not cool.
This is a fucking place you lure people to, like, hey, meet me here, and then like you do some bullshit to them.
Are you on your phone or you on the computer doing?
I'm on the phone looking at this shit.
Can you screen share that shit? Share the screen, motherfucker.
Oh no, not my phone. I can't.
Oh well, whatever. But regardless, though,
you finally got your sativa.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling great. Anyway, my hood story. I where was I? I'm at the Paradox, right? And earlier that day, before we even went to the Paradox. Oh, I may be getting 2 stories mixed up.
How often do you go to this fucking club?
Well, no, I was getting fucking jump stories mixed up and shit. Spoiler alert and shit. Niggas get jumped to the Paradox. But regardless, I'm at the Paradox.
Somebody, girl. I'm already blaming you for whatever happened. I feel like this is your fault.
Nah, kinda, but no.
You might have to change the story. Like, I ain't nothing wrong.
No, because you're getting me like I was like the Poindexter nigga. Like I was not getting no bitches. It was not over no girl. It was not over nothing and shit. It was more so because I was like food to niggas and shit. So that's how that shit goes and shit. But regardless, I'm at the Paradox, right? I got this little pink stripe poke. This is like a stripe button up. It's like light pink and it has like a darker shade of pink, like vertical lines going down in this shit. It looks like some fucking old nigga shit. Like, I don't know why the fuck I thought I was flying that shit. Like, that shit looks stupid, but I had that shit on. I had some little cologne on it. Ooh.
I mean, considering this, you said this, all right.
Oh, my damn fucking headphones just about to die or some shit.
Considering you said that this happened like several years ago, I was gonna tell you to update your slang. I thought I looked fly, and I was gonna say nigga.
Did I say fly? Oh my
yes.
God! I'm officially
bro, what's 2006?
No, you can say fly, right? You can still say fly.
Since this story happened in like the mid 2000s, I'm gonna give you a pass for that. So you kind of talking like in that time frame. I'll give you that.
No, that's not. No, you can still kind of say fly. Something.
No, nigga, I don't know where you stay. Fresh, it's a Baltimore thing, bro. Fresh, yes. Fly, I don't know.
You can still say fresh. Yeah, fresh is timeless. Fly is kind of not. I feel like fly is almost timeless, bro. I feel like fly is timeless, right?
Tell me personally, when's the last time you heard a nigga say something was fly? Like, seriously.
Maybe in like a bar, like in a rap verse, you could probably. I'm fly like whatever that flies.
I'm talking about niggas like casually talking, bro. What the nigga never say?
Yeah, you're right, man. Damn it, man.
Niggas say fire more than anything, but like that.
What?
That watch fire as hell. Shit fire. Niggas don't say fly.
I thought I was fired. No, like you can't like me as a.
I thought my outfit was fire or something like that.
See, yeah, no, but you're adding, like
niggas don't say fly. That's all I'm getting.
I know. All right, man. Damn it. Either way, I was looking fucking funky fresh and shit out there, motherfucker. I was looking fucking copacetic.
I only know that word because of Baby Boy, I swear. I've never heard that shit other than Tyree saying it. I was like, oh, I can start using it.
No, I remember though, because I went to the mall, I think earlier that day or some, I was really confident in that shirt up until that day, because I think I was at the mall and we were just picking up something random and I was kind of walking around and shit. And I was walking away from the food court and there was some bitches at the food court that was like my age and they was like, oh, hey boy. And then like my back was turned around. My back was turned to them and shit. They was like, hey boy. And I turned around and shit and they looked at me. It was like, oh, never mind and shit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And I was like, ah. And then I had to go to the Paradox that night and shit. I feel like I ended up getting a few dances and shit, but overall it was like it wasn't a great night and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting no bitches. I thought I was getting.
I mean, you a brave ass nigga. If somebody like knew that there was a Poindexter or type nigga who didn't get no bitches, they wouldn't even bother going.
That's true.
So you brave for that.
You're right, bro. Because I always try, bro. I always put myself out there. But regardless, they wasn't biting. I'm sad. I'm going home. Well, no, I'm fucking. I come out of because I'm going to my dad's that weekend and shit. And I tell my dad, you know, what time the party ends, give him the address, all that shit. The party ends and shit. I go out there. This nigga's not out there and shit. I'm walking around. There's like a big ass parking lot and shit. I'm walking around the whole parking lot and shit. Nigga's not nowhere to be found and shit. And this is back before cell phone. I didn't have no cell phone and shit. I was in like 8th grade, I think. Well, no, what grade was I in? I was in middle school, I think. It might have been 8th grade. But regardless, there was like a payphone down like towards the end of the parking lot and shit. And so I go and use the payphone and I call him. I'm like, hey man, like I think I left a voicemail or something. This nigga didn't even answer the phone. This nigga scrub, bro. What's wrong with this nigga, bro?
I mean, at least he didn't like beat your ass for breaking a Game Boy. That shit was tragic. Yeah,
this nigga never beat me, but like I would fucking. That's just because he probably wasn't ever passionate enough to do that shit. Like, this nigga ain't give a fuck, bro. This nigga's wild. But regardless, I leave a voicemail and I'm like, fuck, man, what the fuck am I going to do, bro? Like, what's wrong with this nigga? So I fucking, like, as I'm on the payphone, like, I hear there's like a group of niggas. They're like chanting or some shit. They're like chanting, they're like clapping, like their hands above their head. And they're saying something. I feel like they're like saying the name of their hood. They're saying some shit. They have like a chant they're saying over and over. It's like literally like a military chant. Like it's one nigga being like, hey, some, bad. Yeah. And it's like niggas be like, yeah, like repeat them and shit. Like, so I'm like, I don't know. These niggas just like, having fun. It's like a fun dance. Are we kids?
Or was it some real serious shit?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think I didn't really think about it. So I just thought they were having fun and shit. So they're like moving up and they're like pretty deep and shit. Like these niggas is deep as fuck and shit. So they're just moving up and shit. So I'm leaving out the payphone and shit. I'm like, and I got my head down. I mean,
that booth type shit?
No, it wasn't no booth and shit. It was like fucking, it was, but I'm walking away and I'm walking back towards the Paradox and like where the parking lot, the main parking lot and shit. And like they're like walking towards me and shit. And I just kind of got my head down. I'm not even paying attention and shit. And like by the time they get close and shit, like they were so deep. I didn't know they were all together and shit. Like I just thought it was just like, oh, I'm getting closer to the club and shit. Like this is where all the people is and shit. So
the nigga was so oblivious to what the fuck was
happening. I was really, because I was so blown that the nigga didn't pick me up. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get home, bro? I don't even know where the fuck. Like this is like downtown, like super far away from my house and shit. Like I don't even know what the fuck. I ain't got no bread or nothing and shit. So I was like kind of mad as shit. And then like I'll get to the group and shit and I'm just kind of like, oh, excuse me. I'm like trying to cut through and shit, like put my arm out and shit. And I'm like, excuse me. And I heard somebody like, who is this nigga? And then they just fucking.
I'm sorry, that's not funny.
It's funny as shit because like, what the fuck was like, who am I, right? Like, imagine you doing that shit, right? Imagine you out there. Because they looked like they was probably like out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we out here do something and shit type shit. So it looked like I was kind of like trying to do something. Like it doesn't look like that really, but it's kind of just like, bro, what are you thinking and shit? Like, why are you, like, they can't let me walk through and shit and just, like, I shouldn't be there. Like, it's my fucking fault and shit. But regardless.
How did you even survive that? It was like some mosh pit type shit. You was getting jumped by 11 niggas.
Yeah, it was so many niggas that they couldn't really all get me and shit. So it's like they were kind of getting, like, they were kind of, like, all kind of getting me and shit. But that shit fucked me up and shit. It fucked my whole shirt up and shit. I like that shirt and shit. But flash forward, because I didn't get super hurt from that shit. I think my eye got swole kind of bad and shit from that shit, but it wasn't like fucking, I ain't breaking.
At least you didn't get your nose broken.
Yeah, I ain't breaking
your shoes.
up.
End up pulling the bitch the next day anyway.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't do none of that shit. I didn't break anything. I didn't pull any bitches. But my dad finally came somehow. I forget. I think this nigga this pulled
right on
up.
time.
no. This was way after this shit. Like I got.
I was being sarcastic. Like you can't right on time.
Yeah, shut up. That's funny as shit. And like fucking. Because this is way after too. This is like everybody's like, "Oh, you okay, bro?" Like fucking. I'm just like, get away from me, bro. I don't fucking go up in the corner somewhere. I see this nigga pull up, and I tell him what happened and shit. And he did the same thing too, where he like tried to do the roll around shit. But I'm like, bro, I don't believe you, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not fucking. Because I kind of knew at that point. I was kind of I kind of knew my parents was full of shit. Like I was like, yo, y'all niggas ain't fucking. Y'all niggas not.
Y'all ain't gonna like each other like that.
Yeah, y'all don't know what y'all doing on this parenting shit, bro. I'm out here.
Damn, your childhood sounds terrible.
I mean, no, that's all right. It's all what it is, bro. But the fucking flash forward to maybe like, I think 11th grade or some shit. I transferred schools and shit, and I went to Forest Park, and I was in history class or social studies class or some shit. And I forgot how it came up. Oh, no, I was telling somebody the story and shit. I was telling somebody the story of how I got jumped at the paradox and shit. And I was like, I tried to cut through the crowd and all that shit. And there was a nigga named Booker there. And he was like one of them niggas.
Kind of ugly looking.
His last name was Booker and shit. I don't know what his first name was and shit. But he was older and shit. And he was like one of them niggas. He was like fucking, like barely came to school, did what he wanted, was like a fucking savage ass nigga and shit. And he fucking, I was telling a story and he was like, "Oh, that was you."
Terrible, bro.
This nigga was like, and this nigga told the whole story from his perspective and shit. And I'm like, nigga, why did you beat my ass? Because we were kind of cool and shit too. Like he thought I was funny. He was like a funny nigga and shit. We would like exchange jokes and shit. Like he ended up apologizing and shit, and it was okay and shit. But he said it was a nigga named
Walter. Apology even worth it? Like nigga, that kind of.
He wasn't the main guy though. I know the main guy. And said the main guy was a super short guy. He said the main guy was his homie named Waters. He was in jail already at the time. Shit. Is this
a Baltimore thing? What kind of names are these? Booker and Waters?
I said Waters. Waters was his name. And
it was like a fucking sitcom or some shit. Booker and Waters.
They called him Waters because he had a weird shaped head, and I remember that shit about him. And shit. They called it like Waterhead and shit. Waters evolved from a Waterhead. I feel like they used to call him Waterhead and shit, and he's evolved into Waters and shit.
Waterhead.
But yeah, man, it should be happening, bro. You gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to where you're walking, to what's happening around you.
You said that you was getting it confused with another story. Is there something else that happened at the Paradox?
No, it was. Should I tell you? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell this next story. Fuck it, I'm gonna tell 2 jumping stories and shit. I got fucking a bunch of stories. I don't give a fuck.
So do I, bro. We can go on there with this shit.
Yeah, I got stories.
But this one definitely go ahead.
Yeah. So all right. So we are at my I have like a stepbrother sort of like we're not really like stepbrothers and shit. Like it's more like my mom and his dad like mess around for like a long time and shit. Like we'd be around each other and they would drop us off with each other and shit, and they would go do shit, and we like kind of like we grew up together basically. We knew each other since we was like 5 and 6 or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
He was a couple years younger than me, and we were at his homecoming and shit. And he lived in the county where it was like nice and shit. Like everybody kept their grass cut and shit. Like you had to have a little bread to live out there probably and shit. Like their schools was nice. Like the schools actually did shit. And so he fucking he was having a homecoming. I was like, yeah, okay, fuck it, I'll go and shit. I'll get some of these county bitches or whatever. Which, by the way, I think we did book some county bitches and shit. I think that was fucking. I met one of my exes there. I feel like at that party where we got fucked up and shit. But this is after the party again. Which, by the way, I learned that lesson and shit after that, where it's like, don't leave at the end of the party. Leave before the end of the party, bro, because fucking. Of course, don't leave at the end of the party, right? That's where everybody's at. That's where you got the probability of shit happening and shit, right?
Way more niggas outside, yeah.
Yeah, like it's like niggas salty that the night didn't go right or some shit. Like they give you all kinds of shit out there. You never know, bro.
The girl they were trying to take home.
Yeah, like went on with you and then they like,
was like, no, we about to
and they make something up or some bullshit.
They ready to fight.
And you never know. There's so many variables, bro. So leave early. That's what I learned from that shit. But we leave right on time. We waiting for his mom and shit. She's supposed to pick us up. I think we had phones at the time, so we were in contact with her, and this was on the wait. So he's like, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, but he's like, where everybody is, like he's like, no, let's go across the street, like, and it's like a 4-lane highway and shit, like. It was like 2 lanes and like a median and like 2 lanes going the other way and shit. So it's like a big ass street to cross and shit. So he's like, let's go over here and wait for her or some shit. Maybe it's easier for her to pick us up from right there. I didn't really think nothing of it and shit, but I thought something of it when we got over there and we were the only 2 niggas over there. And it's like a street lamp, like shining directly on us. And we're like exposed and shit. We're like 2 niggas. It was like on a silver platter and shit. Like, like just waiting for niggas to come over and shit. So we see a group of niggas coming over and shit. And they're crossing this long ass highway and shit. Like we see him coming from a mile away and shit. And I'm like, do you know these niggas? And he's like kind of looking and shit. Like, yeah, I kind of know. I don't know. And shit. And he's just like, it's fine, whatever and shit.
Right.
So they get to us and shit, and they're walking past us and shit. And he's like, and then I think he's like, what's up? And then my brother's like, what's up? And then out of nowhere, somebody steals my brother and shit in the face and shit. And I'm like, oh my God. Like he fucking, no.
That's how you sound. Oh my God.
Wait.
The little edit, that's your voice.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, but I fucking, nigga, he punched this nigga so hard. I said, damn, like audible, like out loud. I was like, damn.
You gotta have your brother think you was on their side.
No, I know, right? Why you hit us? You weren't supposed to hit him that hard. Nah, but I said, damn and shit. And I'm like, by that time, it's only like, they weren't that deep. It's maybe like 4 or 5 of them and shit. So by that time, maybe not even, it might have been 4. No, it was like 4 or 5 maybe. I feel like it was 4, maybe 5. I feel like there was too many of them and shit, but it wasn't like they was fucking a fucking gang and shit, but it was fucking, by that time, there was already 2 niggas over me, but I was way taller than these niggas and shit. I was always a big ass nigga and shit. So I was kind of like fending them off with like reaches, like jabbing them at them and shit. Right. But I feel like a nigga kind of like grabbed me or whatever and like kind of got me into a tussle and shit. They weren't really fucking me up and shit, but at the same time, like, there was a point where, because I was fitting them off for a minute, and there was a point where I was like, bro, I have too many niggas, bro. Where's my brother right now and shit? When I tell you, this nigga's like lightly jogging across the street away from the fucking fight, bro, back to the school. I'm like, nigga, are you kidding me? They have me. They are grabbing me. Like, they're on me and shit. Like, and this
you wouldn't have done the same shit, though.
This nigga ran. No, I'm not running. If they have me, no, I'm not running, bro.
No, I'm talking about the way around. See, if you got punched, then you saw your man getting his ass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, it was like the initial punch, like, was like, oh, shit, I'm out of here and shit. And then he ran and shit. And it was just like, it wasn't as much time in between as I'm thinking and shit. But regardless,
the only reason I'm asking because I'm feeling guilty. I watched somebody get jumped before. Like, I saw it coming. I didn't say a fucking word.
Was that your man's? Like, man's man?
Yeah, the nigga D'Angelo who was riding bikes with me the next day. Like, I flat out watched a nigga get jumped.
Well, he didn't help you and shit. It's fine. He was at Wendy's eating nuggets and shit. Fuck that nigga.
No, D'Angelo wasn't part of that story.
I'm saying
that was Sean and Lester. He wasn't even around for that shit.
Oh, okay. Well.
It was another friend. Yeah, that D'Angelo nigga who was like with me the next day, we was chilling. I watched him get jumped before. I felt so fucking bad.
Does he know that? Is this groundbreaking? Do I gotta break the news to this nigga?
No, we already discussed it before, and I apologize hell of time. It was these two niggas who was walking up on me asking, was I talking shit about their sister? I'm like, I have no clue who your sister is, my guy. I didn't. I'm like, two random niggas walked up to me. One of them was like, you been talking shit about my sister? I'm like, I told you, I'm like, bro, I have no fucking clue what you talking about.
You was like, nah, that was D'Angelo. That wasn't me.
No,
called it D'Angelo.
Well, D'Angelo was like, he was like, because we was walking home from school and shit. He was like a whole like house ahead of me and shit. So like a good like 4-second walk ahead of me. And then the two niggas like was like walking behind D'Angelo, and I saw one of them with his hand. I do like a little countdown, like.
Ooh.
They immediately hit that nigga, start beating his ass.
You
like,
should at least yelled out or something.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to yell. I was like, yo, T, look out. But I didn't say shit. I watched the whole thing. I was like, damn.
Did he see you watching this shit?
I don't even know. I think he was just focused on like,
oh shit, yeah.
Trying to defend himself, yeah. So after they left, I walked off. I was like, hey, bro, you good?
Oh my God. Nigga,
listen, I'm not proud of it, bro. I'm going to the grave like actually upset that I did this shit. I'm not proud of it.
Nigga, you should have left, bro. You stayed and watched that shit and then asked, are you good?
I didn't watch it. Because I mean, the jumper didn't last long. They did us only punching nigga for like 10 seconds.
Why did they do it? Was it a point to it? Do you know why?
I don't think they even knew what the fuck the answer was. But I guess some girl pointed us out. Was like, yeah, he was talking shit about me. So they asked me. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they asked the answer, no questions. They just
be lying. No, they be lying, bro. That shit just a pastime. Like there's just be legit niggas going around like, who we gonna beat up and shit. Like that's really a thing and shit. Like that's not like they be making.
That's like I got chased by some. Like I got chased by a group before niggas before.
Yeah, because I've had that happen where it's like, like I heard like
you just a nigga that
fight
you
or some shit. Yeah, like you just be chosen. You just be the chosen one for that day, nigga. Like that shit be happening, bro. Especially if you by yourself, bro. Like you can't be by yourself and shit, bro. Yeah, that'd be it, bro. You be the chosen one and shit. But regardless, bro, this nigga comes back and shit. After I think because the shit didn't happen that long and shit. They end up fucking me up and shit. But like a adult, a grown up or whatever, pulled up and shit and like was honking his horn like, hey man, you about to stop this? Like doing his little thing and shit, and they kind of scattered or whatever. Because by the way, there was county niggas too. So like county niggas are like, they're not like that and shit. Like there was only like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not. Like they were legit just doing it for fun. Like legit hood niggas like be doing that shit out of anger and like out of like this whole thing and shit. There's a whole thing with hood niggas why they are the way they are. But like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Like county niggas were just like suburban niggas basically trying to be cool and shit with that shit. So
some of the shit be understandable. Other points, you be like, y'all niggas just really don't got shit to do with y'all time, do you?
Yeah. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference to, there's a difference to niggas. There's levels to niggas and shit. But they scatter and shit. I'm sitting there for a minute and shit, and this nigga starts coming. This nigga comes back, my brother and shit. This nigga comes back, and he's like, "Yo, you good and shit?" And I'm like, "Bro, where were you?"
I know how he feels. I know how you feel right now.
I'm like, "Where were you?" He's like, "I was right here. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Nigga, you ran," and he's like, "I ain't run. I was." I'm like, "Nigga, I just saw you come back from across this." And like. This nigga denied that shit for years.
For years. So he finally made the one day. I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah. Finally we was like adults and shit. Like this nigga was like, yeah, fuck it. But he said he was like in a daze or something. Like he really didn't know it was. Well, like the first excuse he gave and shit. He was like. I was like, bro, I saw you running from across the street and shit. He was like, no, I was fighting, but they pushed me in the street and it was like a car coming or some shit. So he was like,
I'm hearing a lot of excuses, though.
Yeah, he was like running from the car or some shit. I'm like, bro, you were gone for like a long time, bro. I could not see you. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, he was just lying.
Yeah, but like you should just came clean and like whatever and shit. Because I understand now and shit as an adult, like you get punched and shit. There's like a fight or flight type of shit, and like you flight and shit. Like I should have flighted also and shit, but I didn't. It should have happened so fast. Like as soon as they punched him and shit, like they were on me and shit.
The same. It was one time me and D'Angelo was at the bus stop and shit going to school, and this was when like I first started catching the bus and shit. Like I said, this happened in 10th grade, and that's when I very first started catching the bus. And me and D'Angelo standing at the bus stop. These two random ass niggas walked behind us, and one of them just threw a punch at the end. At this time, I didn't see it coming. Like
They didn't say nothing to you?
No, it was like a typical, you just looking down the street waiting for the bus to come.
Yeah,
and shit,
you chose them. Yeah, if you look at them and shit, don't look back and shit either, bro. That would be like if some niggas behind you fucking don't look back and make eye contact with them niggas because they be like, oh yeah, that's him and shit. I mean, regardless, they're probably gonna get you anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. Niggas do not care.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Sitting at the bus stop and shit, I look down the street to see the fucking.
Faster.
I was looking down the street to see the fucking bus was coming, and then out of nowhere, one of them niggas just hit D'Angelo, and D'Angelo one nigga hit D'Angelo a little snapback and shit he was wearing. This was the whole 2011, 12.
Was this before or after you ran on that nigga, or you didn't help him?
This is after this. The story when I ran on him and shit, we was getting he had got jumped. That was in 8th grade. This happened in 10th.
Okay.
So when I say I went to this new school after hearing for it, and I only knew 2 or 3 people, D'Angelo was one of them. I've known D'Angelo since 6th grade.
Damn, that's your man. 100 grand.
Yeah,
Did you still talk to him? That's cool.
Yeah.
Like
his birthday was at the end of June. So yeah, I talked to him a week and a half ago. Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga D'Angelo, bro.
This nigga, so one of the dudes out of fucking nowhere just punched him and his snapback flew off. And then the second dude who didn't throw the punch, them niggas picked up the fucking hat and he put it on. First of all, I didn't know that's how that worked. One person would do the attack and the other one gets to keep the reward.
That's fucking funny. That's like a video game and shit. You defeat an enemy, then nigga drop something and shit. You get to
and then your partner pick it up. So kill confirmed.
Yeah.
You got the kill, but your man's pick up the dog tag.
You exchange that shit. I don't need that shit. That shit plus 2 damage. I don't need no more damage, bro.
That's how that shit was, bro. It was like a little short, dark skinned dude, and it was he wasn't tall, but he was taller than a little nigga. It was a short dark skinned dude, and it was a little bit taller, light skinned dude. So the shorter dark skinned dude was when I threw the punch, and the light skinned nigga just picked up the hat, and they both just stared at us. They gave us that what the fuck y'all gonna do kind of stare. So they punched him, so picked up his hat, they gave us this little stare, and then they just walked across the street. And I've never seen them niggas again for the rest of my life. But it was the most random fucking attack ever. It wasn't no big old brawl. It wasn't no fucking. This nigga D'Angelo really just randomly got punched. They took his hat and walked away.
Nah, that's shit not random, bro. They be knowing, bro. You don't think you was looking like food, but you was probably looking like some Yu-Gi-Oh playing niggas and shit. You probably.
And as you can probably imagine, bro, we did not go back to that bus stop ever again. Never.
Yeah.
I never went to that fucking bus stop ever. Whether getting on the bus or getting off the bus, I've never set foot on that corner again. I'm I ain't walking over there. This happened 7 in the morning too, so I'm yeah, fuck that. If I ever go to that bus stop, it got to be the middle of the day. I ain't going. It's that dark outside. Fuck that. I ain't trying to get caught slipping. I heard that little shit you just said. Don't want to be some hoes, nigga. I heard that shit.
Nah, I ain't say that shit. You hearing things, cuz.
All right, I'm the blow one then, not you.
No, it's all good, bro. We all some hoes, bro. We be regular people in the hood, bro. We not all gangsters, bro. I don't know what the fuck people be. We be regular out here, bro.
I didn't have so much shit happen to me, bro. It's part of me be all right, I feel like I handled that in the best way. At the time, I'd be bro, I should have said something, or I should have did something different.
Yeah, I have so many stories, bro. I just want to get them all out this whole I can't wait to fucking do this whole shit, bro. It don't matter, bro. I'm about to read some of these viewer stories. I'm about to read a viewer story. Let me see if I can find a good one and shit.
What type of games are being played? How's it going down? It's on until it's gone, then I guess to know.
Shout out to the all deaf digital niggas too. Do you watch the all deaf niggas and shit? You know what that is?
I've only heard about that shit one time, and it's because I was about to pull up to their club to beat up 20 Rock. That's the only time I heard about that shit.
No, when you go home, I was gonna say when you go home and shit, you right here next to me and shit. Watch.
Are those niggas who been making the roast me videos?
Yeah, roast me. Do you ever see the roast me shits?
I've watched 2 of them. I have a homie who sent me those both.
Yeah, watch them.
I don't watch them consistently though.
Season 3 and 4 are the funniest ones and shit.
Oh shit! I remember we was talking about now. You was asking me, do I ever run out of shit to watch on YouTube?
Yeah. Do you?
Bro, no, the YouTube. I mean, the search bar is literally right on the same screen. It don't take long to type in somebody's name. So I just be oh shit, let me check out this person's channel and see if they uploaded anything recently. And yeah.
What do you use to edit? What do you use to edit your videos?
Nigga, I'm old school, bro. I tried to use that
Windows Media Maker and shit. You use Windows Movie Maker?
Yeah, I had to go back to that. Bro. I tried using Adobe Premiere Pro for a week or so. I'm bro, this shit low key long. This is steep ass learning curve.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you really have to put the time in. I got Premiere Pro though, but I worked my way up from some bootleg ass shit. I wasn't.
I don't have the computer processing power for that either. My laptop don't even run the Premiere Pro. I had to get a new one. Yeah, I was running on some bootleg shit. It wasn't too much better than Movie Maker and shit. When I made my first few, The Boys in the Hood and
like all the super low quality ones, like you can tell where like there was a jump in quality and shit. There was probably on the old software, like all the ones I made. And
really,
shit.
That was mainly with your commentary, bro. You'll set it off video. You sound so fucking depressed.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't start doing the voice and shit. Yeah, I didn't start doing the voice. I was doing a whole different thing and shit. I was kind of doing it like that. Like I didn't care or some shit. Like I thought that was funny and shit, but the way I do it now is way funnier and shit. Where I'm just like,
hey, but you ever told somebody about your channel and they was like, oh yeah, bro, I'll check it out. Then they never fucking do it.
No, because I'm the opposite. Because like I said, I live amongst all the white people and shit, and like I still work in like the hillbilly area and shit. So like it got out kind of that my channel was kind of popping and shit, and they just be like, oh, I want to check it out, and like they super do not like be getting none of that shit. Like they don't get it at all. Like they really,
I wouldn't expect them to, honestly.
Like in outer space, yeah, I wouldn't expect it. Like it's too much. Like I don't really want them to do it and shit. So it's always awkward when people around here be trying to like be on that shit, especially like every time like even if I get into a little bit of a conversation, they'll be like, oh, well, you should probably do some more mainstream movies too. Like you should do some like, I'm like, bro, that's the whole reason why I probably got popping is because nobody's covering these movies. Like that's the reason why I'm doing these movies. And they're like basically telling me to do white movies and shit. Like, oh, you should do Avengers Endgame. That'd be funny. Like, bro, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? You know how many views that's going to get? What are you talking about? I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I don't even know if I would even want to watch you. I mean, I would watch you just because you my nigga, but like, what you yeah, like, that's...
The only one you could do is Black Panther. That's really it.
That shit would be so jarring. Like, it's not what I do. Like, they obviously don't get it from just them saying shit like that, right? So... Like I don't.
Thanos finally snapped his fingers. Half of the world is gone. It's pretty sad.
I could do it, but it's like that's not what the fuck I'm doing, bro. Like I don't care about that shit. Like I want to fucking like, but whatever. But the reason I brought that shit up was because I have my homie Brendan was the one who told me about the All Dev Digital Roast Me shit. So that same homie, I told him about your channel, and I'm like, bro, check out this nigga named Prim. He's fucking hilarious. He's all the hood movies, blah blah blah. But this was like 3 weeks ago, so he said he'll check it out. This nigga, we pretty much never talked about it since then. Out of fucking nowhere, this is why this nigga got interested in your channel, and it's one of them things where like you can tell somebody don't pay attention to some shit until it like personally involves them. This nigga completely ignored your channel until I told him that your next video was paid in full. That nigga immediately got interested. It was like, cause he loves paid in full. He one of them like anti no paid in full disrespect will ever be tolerated. He one of them niggas. He grew up off the movie and whatnot. It's a good ass movie, bro.
So I'm like, bro, he might do paid in full like sometime, bro. You gotta peep the channel. Oh shit, he doing paid in full. All right, let me check this nigga channel out. This nigga started texting me. He was like, bro, I'm watching this Player Club video. All these we be clubbing edits is cracking me up. I'm like, now you want to watch this fucking channel? You had no interest in it, even though I told you about it before. You had no interest in this nigga channel until I told you he was doing paid in full. And now
I get it though. I don't be trusting niggas on the watch this type of shit because especially like niggas, like niggas in movies and shit, like niggas will be like, bro, Boo Madea Halloween 2? That shit funny as fuck, my nigga. I'll be like, all right, yo. Like we are on two different, like I don't be I'm not saying you on that level of shit, but I'll be like, but even like with like, you know how you niggas show you a meme and shit, like he be dying laughing at this shit and like you be like okay and shit. Like you can't like I can see how you be like bullshitting, like how one could bullshit on the checking whatever the fuck out and shit. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, bro.
Content. That's why I tried to tell him about it the first time, but yeah, he did not care until I said paid in full that he got super interested.
Who is this? Is D'Angelo and shit?
Nah, one of my other homies.
Oh, okay.
I think he went straight to D'Angelo.
That's your homie, bro.
But I told him about the paid in full when he said, "Oh, he watching that shit immediately when you posted, bro." That you dropped your past 2 videos while I was at work, the Belly one and the Love and Basketball one. I was literally at work and I just refreshed my YouTube like subscription box at one point. That shit said right there like new upload, and I saw that. I clicked on it immediately, bro. Those people in the comments who be saying, "Oh, I dropped everything I was doing, I clicked immediately." That shit ain't no joke. I was doing the same shit.
Yeah,
I was in the middle of talking to a client. I just completely ignored her. I was like, "Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on the video."
I be thinking about sending them to you early and shit, or like when I'm like halfway done to see what you think and shit. But I don't want to fuck with your immersion and shit. Yeah,
don't spoil it. Yeah,
yeah. I want you to get the whole experience and shit. Yeah,
I'm a patient nigga. I can sit and wait till that shit comes out here. Yo.
That's cool.
Your schedule kind of nice too. It's like what, every 3.5 weeks, every month or so. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I be trying to do it every 2 weeks, but it's like fucking that shit don't be working out like that because it's a whole process.
It take time. Yeah.
Yeah, them shits are a bitch, bro. That's why I kind of want to do other stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to do other stuff. No, niggas be tripping, bro. Like, niggas be rushing me, bro. Like,
I seen the comments talking about you need to upload every week. I'm like, bro, y'all ask me too fucking much.
I think that was, at one point, I said that. I think at one point that was my plan and shit to do it every week, but I underestimated how fucking much work them shits were to edit and to do all that shit and to really be funny, because I can put some bullshit out and it's not funny. Like, there's certain videos I like less than I like, other ones and shit. I have, scaling favors of videos.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it's like,
I definitely have my favorite and least favorite video.
Yeah, but I be like trying my best and shit, bro. Like, I don't want to be fucking, like, I would rather it take super long to come out and be funny than to come out quick and be whack and shit. Because too many whack videos in a row and you're fucking done for, bro. Especially niggas be talking about they crying at my videos and shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what? Yeah, I can't fucking.
The thing with the upload schedule that it did make me notice. Cause I don't know exactly how. I don't know exactly how truthful the schedule was. So I wasn't holding you to it. But once you told me that it was, which I completely understand about the crossover thing and saying you didn't want to do 2 basketball moves in a row, completely understood that. But once you say it was paid in full, then that I was like, wait, this nigga upload schedule is like every 3 weeks. So if that's the case, the crossover shit ain't coming to like the middle of August.
yeah, it's probably gonna be August maybe sometime. Or who knows, bro? Because I'm fucking because I got the merch popping off now and shit. So
I was trying to think of more moments from your videos that had me like crying, laughing, or whatever. And I thought about one. It was the Love and Basketball moment. He said, "I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore, you ugly dog." And he was like, "Oh shit!" I've never heard that edit before.
Yeah, that was a new one. That was from ATL and shit. That was when Big Boy got smacked in the mouth pocket.
Oh, he was the money in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that was that sound, but damn, really, that was the same clip.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I can hear the money ruffling and shit.
Yeah, it'd be so random how I'd be doing that shit. I'd just be in my zone and shit. It's like,
you was killing me with the fucking Big Smoke edits when Big Boy had took Antoine to his house and shit.
Yeah, that shit's like, funny as fuck to me too, bro. Like, I'm fucking.
You scared of dogs? Watch out, that boy! Fuck! It looks like Swan Cleaning Service about to lose an employee. Oh, fuck! You were putting the bitches in at the right time. Ooh, jumping and stuff.
Yeah, I be watching them shits too, bro. I thought it was weird that I be watching them because it's
just be using my own voice, bro. I swear, you be like,
it's be so many jokes though. It's so many jokes that I fucking be forgetting that I be putting jokes in and shit. You just like that's how I be getting niggas and shit. I just don't stop and shit.
You actually understood what that one John was saying. The dude that was in the car with Ant, he was speaking gibberish. You was like, kind of heard the joke. I know what this nigga saying.
Could you not understand him? I feel like if you really just listen and don't read the subtitles, you can understand him and shit.
It kind of hurts the joke a little bit.
Like, especially now since we be listening. Since Atlanta niggas be the most rappers and shit or whatever. Like, right. Yeah, we can. I feel like maybe back then it was harder to understand Atlanta country niggas and shit, but like I can definitely understand all that shit.
All your fucking edit, all the shit you be saying, bro, be coming in clutch, bro. That shit, it barely be any misses. Ain't heard
some of it, yeah. I don't know. I mean, but don't.
I'm glad you caught the one shit too when he was like, "Hey, you better stay away from my little brother partner." Like, boy, stop. I'm glad you put that in there.
Boy, stop.
That part always killed me. He was like, "Boy, stop."
All right, let's get into these fucking viewer stories, man. I've been bullshitting on this shit for fucking so long. I'm gonna check the email. No, I got a long ass one. I got one from some nigga. I kind of want to read that shit. I haven't read it yet. I feel like I was saving it.
I was say, make sure you check like the length. Like if that what it was like an email you sent.
Nah, it was a DM. But either way, I mean,
I'm about to say, bro, that shit like 10 minutes long, just the story alone. That shit kind of extra.
No, I don't think so. All right, so I got it right here. Well, I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Shout out to the nigga who wrote the story.
Yeah, so shout out to I'm just Chad on IG, man. He got the story. I haven't read this shit yet. I opened it and I started it, but I forget what the fuck I was doing. I was probably very high, sir. I can't live without smoking weed. I got demons, sir. But this is from I'm just Chad, man. He's got the hood stories on deck. He goes, this is for the hood niggas. Oh, this is for hood story shit, my nigga. And I fucks with you, bro. So this story takes place in Harlem when I used to live in the projects. I was like 10 at the time, so I was frail as shit, but I've always been tall, so everybody thought I was older than I was, which got me into problems. I can relate to that shit like a motherfucker, bro. So I wake up one morning, and I was the first of my niggas to get up in the building. I guess all his niggas live in the projects. That's fun. You had project friends and shit? I had that. Where like all your niggas live in the same apartment and shit. Just wake up and immediately go to the other nigga house and shit. That's fun. That's fun. So I decided to take a walk to the deli so I could secure some eats. Why you? All right. I mean, it's partly the way I'm reading it, and it's also he writing it weird and shit.
At least he didn't say
to secure some eats. I'm about to fuck you up. I'm just. First of all, this nigga named Chad, bro.
I've never met a cool nigga named Chad. Every Chad I ever met is a whole ass nigga for real. This one sounds cool though, so you might be the first. Yeah, I'm not. I would. I feel like he wouldn't try it if his name was Chad. Like if he was like a white dude named Chad and shit, he would know and shit. So I feel like he's just a nigga named Chad and shit. Niggas be naming their kids Chad sometimes. It's fine. So I decided to take a walk to a deli so I could secure some eats. But when I stepped off the elevator, I walked into the lobby and seen 5 niggas from these projects a few blocks away, and I was a little suspicious. This is not. I feel like every podcast is gonna be I got jump stories and shit. I mean, I got hella ones.
I feel like that's where this shit is going. This nigga got his ass beat. When I walked outside, there was 5 more niggas just posted. They're like a head nigga was some swole ass 15-year-old nigga, and he asked me who I was. Now at this point, I was surrounded by 10 niggas. Were these 2 separate groups of 5, or I feel like they was all the group and shit, and they just kind of circled in like vultures and shit. But now it's 10 niggas around this guy. It's 10 niggas around Chad, and he don't know what he gonna do and shit. At this point, 10 niggas, and this would have been my first time getting jumped. So I got real bold with that nigga. I told that nigga, yo, kiss my dick with his mother's lips. That's kind of funny. I would have left the mother's lips part off and just like kiss my dick and shit. That's kind of funny. You never hear that shit. You kiss my dick.
I feel like I missed something. Was the 10 niggas even bothering him? Because why would he say that?
No, he says, so when I stepped off the elevator and walked into the lobby and seen 5 niggas from the projects a few blocks away, I was a little suspicious. So he seen 5 niggas a few blocks away. When I walked outside, there was 5 more niggas just posted up. And then the head nigga, 15-year-old swole ass nigga, I've seen swole ass 15-year-olds too, asked me who I was. So I feel like, well, yeah, and then the next sentence is, now at this point, I'm surrounded by 10 niggas. And at this point, this would have been my first time getting jumped. So I feel like the niggas' intentions were probably clear and shit. I don't think he was jumping to conclusions and shit. So I feel like, yeah, he was about to get jumped and shit. Now, I could tell he was tight as shit. He told me he was finna take a walk. I figured so nobody could interfere while he was beating my monkey ass. But they forcefully escorted me behind my building where the court is. Then these niggas stopped behind me. I turned around. At this point, I probably should have run, but I was young and kind of dumb, so I wanted to fight a little. Yeah, I feel like 10 years old, you're probably like overestimate yourself. Like, I'll be watching Jackie Chan. I'll fight like Jackie Chan and shit. Like,
you thought you was a Power Ranger or something.
Yeah, you probably really be on some little kid shit. Like, if I duck and dodge and like, I could probably do it. Like, they be doing it in movies all the time and shit. Like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I would have done that shit. I didn't get jumped at 10 and shit.
Some
Which, by the way,
he probably had a good little watch on. I thought he was Ben 10.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with. He said it was some swole ass 15-year-old was the lead nigga and shit. Like, I don't know how old these niggas were. Maybe he was the oldest nigga, but either way, that's too old to be beating up little kids. I don't fucking, and like, unless you're gonna rob him. Maybe he is Rob. Maybe he was Icy, or maybe he was Fly. Maybe he was looking fly in the projects. Maybe he was a fly nigga. People say fly, bro.
No, they do not, bro. Fly stopped being a term a long time ago.
Somebody agree with me, bro. I feel like I've heard fly, kinda. I know it's antiquated, but I know it's like.
You probably heard it. I don't mean it needed to be said.
It's still usable, I feel like, at least. I feel like it's still usable, and like not all the time. Maybe. Oh, God.
All right, bro. You driving right now. You really driving.
Yeah, I'm an old nigga, bro. Fuck. So, I'm kind of young. I should have run. I wanted to fight a little. So I'm expecting these niggas to start stomping my shit. But instead, the big nigga was like, "You the nigga who was fighting my little brother." And then he said that since I wanted to beat, and then he said that since I wanted to beat the little niggas up, referring to his little brother who was 12 at the time, I could fight 10 niggas on my age. Okay, so the guy basically said, since you want to beat little niggas up, you could fight us. You want to beat one small nigga up, you can fight 10 large niggas. That makes sense. So now I was just 10, and most of these niggas was in the early stage of facial hair. Which is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck, nigga? Why are you all beating? Oh, I guess maybe it was premeditated. Maybe they knew who he was and he was fighting his brother ahead of time. Or maybe they were just lurking for niggas to beat up, little kids to beat up and shit.
I'm starting to realize that this your storytelling voice. Like, you have a very like distinct like tone with this shit. It's like, am I doing the show? I saw 10 niggas standing there.
It's like the voice that I do.
Yeah, like I peeped that shit a minute ago. I tried to ignore it, but I'm like, hold on, this must be like a storyteller voice he has.
Yeah, it's kind of like my fake glib voice and shit. Like when I'm doing shit that I don't care about. Like I
was pretty young at the time. I don't know if I made the right decision.
Yeah, I say it wacky. I say it wacky just to make it funny, just so I don't fucking be boring niggas or to like cringe niggas out. Because I don't know what's coming up and shit. I don't know if my joke's going to land and shit. So you gotta say, at least if you say it funny, it's a little funny, you know?
You can't stop the sun from shining, bro.
Yes, can I stop the sun from shining? If you say it funny, yeah. At least if you say it funny, at the very least, you get like a little chuckle and like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
All right, let's see how this nigga Chad's life ended up.
Chad with a D.
Chad, that's what I said.
Okay, I thought you said Chaz. Because that's more of a nigga name than Chad. I've known Chaz's and shit.
The only Chaz I know is that nigga. What's that nigga named Chucky from Rugrats? That nigga father's name was Chaz. Like Chaz, I ever heard of him. Like Chaz Finster or some shit.
That's funny as shit, bro. That's pretty funny. You a funny nigga. Let's see what happened to Chad. He thought he could fight 10 niggas. They was all in early stages of facial hair and shit. I'm now waiting for these niggas to rush me, but then he called out one of their names, and he stepped up first. That's when I found out this was a marathon, not a sprint. Because I fucked his weak ass up. Then the next nigga immediately came afterwards. They put this nigga in the gauntlet. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. That's probably worse, bro. I would rather take one 90-second ass whooping than a fucking marathon. Oh my God. So I knocked the next nigga out. Okay, Chad. And his mask came.
He started to cap me, you asked me. He started to
you know, you gotta niggas are gonna do that. So you gotta, you know, you take your
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, it's like I feel like he just like he's just doing this for the story.
Niggas will put 100 on 10 and shit. So you gotta just kind of average it out, bro. Yeah, average it out. So I knocked the next nigga out. So he probably got some licks in. And his mans came right after again and two-pieced me. This nigga was way nicer with his shits than the other two. So he and I was fighting for a minute straight. Then I knocked his tooth out and he stopped. At this point, I got hit like 5 times, and I never knew fight 3 Well, I never knew fight 3 niggas was that trying. Bro, am I drunk? Because I've been drinking. I'm going to read this shit slow. At this point, I had got hits like 5 times, and I never knew fight 3 niggas was that trying, but there was 7 more. All right, but you can kind of put together what we say. I never knew I could fight 3 niggas. I did my best. There was 7 more. So I fought the next 2 niggas, and they both fucked me up. I just fucked them up worse. Come on, Chad. Stop playing with my intelligence, bro. A 10-year-old is knocking out fucking 10 teenagers. Why are you
even
playing?
Even then, this gauntlet thing sounds so unrealistic. I feel like in real life niggas don't sit around and wait till you.
No, that's a real thing. Run the ones and shit. Niggas will run the one for people and shit. Like, but that's like for practice, and they'll probably pick somebody formidable. They probably won't pick a little kid and shit. But I don't know. Niggas be wild. Like I said, that angst and that anger and shit, like that should be real. So I be fucking. You know, you never know what niggas allowed.
It just sounds like a level to a video game. I was in the library. I came across.
Yeah, I don't know about this nigga Chad, man. I don't know if he was knocking niggas out. I do believe niggas would run the gauntlet and shit. I don't know how many niggas he got through and shit. I could even believe he got through a couple niggas and shit because, you know,
he might have got a few drops.
Yeah, he might have got through a couple niggas and shit. So he's saying he got through 3. There was 7 more. He fought the next 2. They both fucked him up, but he fucked them up worse. Now my guard wasn't even up anymore, and I was dragging my feet like shit. But I had 5 more niggas left. This nigga's like fucking Bruce Lee. The next nigga was up. Then the big nigga whispered something to him. Then they all started chasing the nigga. I don't know how I was beating them niggas, but when my stamina bar was empty, I don't know how I was beating them niggas when my stamina bar was empty, but I got away and hid in the stairwell. Made me feel mad pussy. Yeah, this just sound like some video game shit. This nigga said my stamina bar was empty and shit. Nigga, I'm about to...
Oh, bro, we're about to get you.
Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here, you know them. You got through 2 niggas, and the 3rd nigga beat your ass. Then they all chased you and shit. I'll give you the first 2 niggas, bro. I'll give you the first 2 niggas, Chad. You wasn't beating all them niggas, bro. Well, he said he was tall though, so you never know, man. I don't think I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know, Chad. Now
that's what I started doing. I'm like, you know what? Let me just assume you're telling the truth. Right
yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, because why? Why? Yeah, why even? Because I can see we was little kids and shit. Because you know, little kids be doing that shit. Like I'll beat up 20 niggas and shit. But I don't think us adults and shit would be doing that shit. So I'll give you 3 niggas and then two equal matches and shit. Go ahead, Chad. It's fine. Now I was tired, bloody, and niggas humility me in my own spot. I'm not gonna be doing that shit. I'm sorry, yo. I know what you meant, bro. I'm not gonna be an asshole. Niggas humiliated me in my own spot. So I went up to the 12th floor and told my mans what happened. He told me to clean myself up in his bathroom, then meet him in the lobby. When I went to the lobby, he had 30 niggas in our jacks to make things right. We went back there. Yeah, I believe that shit. Yeah, because you might have a well-connected nigga and homie and shit. You never know. I'm gonna go to this page afterwards. I'm gonna see what this nigga Chad looking like and shit. You better have some pictures, bro. This nigga better not be having memes and shit. You better be kind of swole. These slow niggas didn't get the message when they saw us. I thought it was a good idea to stay and look tough or some shit. My mans walked up to their big nigga, and my man's short, so the other nigga towering over him, and he looked up, and he looked down at the same time, and he pulled his shirt out. He pulled his shit out. Oh, I'm sorry. Pulled his shit out. The big man pulled the shit out. My eyes got real big because I was close to my mans, and I've known him to shoot niggas. Oh, so his niggas pulled the shit out. Okay. Ooh. But instead... Okay, yeah, you're so cool, bro. But instead, he just broke his nose, his jaw with the butt of the gun. And then we jumped the other 9 the right way. To this day, I think I took an L. What do you think, W or L? Well, obviously, that's an obvious W, sir. It's an obvious W if it happened the way it happened. This nigga has 2 pictures.
This supposed to be 10 years old, right? This story happened when he was 10.
Yeah, the story happened when he was 10 and shit. Shout out to this nigga Chad, bro. I don't quite believe you, but it was an interesting story, bro. I'm glad it was a we got jump story kind of and shit.
That gauntlet, I mean, all right. I apparently it's a real thing, but that shit was starting to sound like it was a fucking episode. I mean, like a Tekken arcade battle. Like, get ready for the next battle kind of shit. Get ready for the next. That's all I was thinking about. Like, what's this nigga getting himself into? Chad.
Yeah, I don't know how you're knocking 3 niggas out. Well, how you eat? Well, because he looks like a tallish nigga and shit. He looks like he kind of slinky and shit.
But now I gotta look this nigga up.
You want to look at what? Here, I'm gonna screen share this nigga. Should I do that? Is that unethical? Am I too big to be putting niggas out there? Shit, I don't want niggas trolling this nigga.
I mean, is it purposely an anonymous thing though? Did you do that? Like, is it purposely like anonymous? Like we tell people sending their stories?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, whatever, bro.
I about to say, because Chad might say something about it. It was like, you ain't tell me.
Well, yeah, I don't know. What if the niggas? What if he's telling the truth and all the niggas come back for him, bro? I don't fucking know.
Hey, shit, you can get like 8,000 followers off that. It's like, oh, I heard you beat up like 10 niggas.
I've seen. Yeah, his name is I'm Just Chad. I think. I don't know. I've just lost it. Hold up. Yeah, I'm Just Chad. All one word. No shits.
What the hell? He only got 2 pictures. Is this him?
Yeah, let's say yeah. Shout out to that nigga though. It was an entertaining story, and like I said, I've seen crazier shit. I know not only have I heard crazier shit, I've seen crazier shit. So I'm not denying that he knocked out all these niggas. I'm gonna need to, some more context. I'm gonna need to hear this nigga say it and recall it. I'm gonna have to throw him some curveballs and shit to see.
Where did he say he was from? I got to hear like what fucking neighborhood was he in?
Yeah, he's from Harlem and shit. He said he's from Harlem and shit. He was 10 years old in Harlem.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah, East Coast niggas, you'll be running the gauntlet and shit. I don't know what y'all be doing up there in Canada or wherever you from and shit, but
you would never disrespect me like that in Canada.
You just a stone's throw away, right? Have you ever been to Canada?
Nope.
No? You don't want to go?
I want to go to the casinos. Bro. I heard the casinos dope as fuck.
They got mooses out there and shit. Mises. You want to see a Mises?
I don't know what that is. Although Muses, you mean like, okay, I only know Muses in terms of like the word like inspiration. I only know that.
I said mooses, motherfucker. Mooses. Like a moose.
No. That's what I thought you said. But I'm like, is that really the right plural word? Mooses?
Mises. I said Mises. I said it right.
Fucking Moosai. I don't fucking know.
Moosai.
I don't know.
Shout out to all the Moosai out there, y'all, man. Shout out to I'm Just Chad, man. Y'all go follow him. He don't do shit. He not an entertainer or nothing. But he knock niggas the fuck out apparently. So give it up to them. Don't fuck with that nigga, bro. Yeah, I'm Just Chad.
Don't fuck with Harlem niggas in general.
Don't fuck with Bishop. Don't fuck with none of the Harlem niggas, bro. Don't fuck with Rodamez. They go crazy out there, bro. Don't fuck with Alpo or Rico, Paid in Full reference and shit. Yeah, watch Paid in Full, bro. It's a good movie.
I'm not street enough for that, I don't think. I feel like I'm gonna miss every line.
I'm not street enough. No, it's fine. Oh yeah, I'm not a street nigga either, bro. I don't know what you think I was. I mean, you know what I'm saying. We all had our...
Y'all pretty much street niggas by default.
I mean, we all had our like attempts and shit. I feel like we all have some street nigga shit under our belt and shit, but like I wasn't like, I was terrible at that shit. I was a terrible criminal and shit. So I'm right there with you and shit. It's not like a fucking...
You had a free trial or some shit?
Oh yeah. I just gotta try it out. This is fun, bro. You want to be my co-host, bro? You want to do this shit every week, bro? Let me know.
All right, no, I got a better idea, bro. You gotta drop the first part and then ask the audience what they think, because I think you should test it out by yourself at least one time for one time.
Yeah, bro.
If the comments or at least like the feedback you get is loaded with like, don't bring that Amiri nigga back, then I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody can hate you, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. We'll see what happens, man. All right, man.
Detroit. Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? You better lose yourself in the fucking.
I only got one shot at this shit, bro. We gotta see.
What?
I say I only got one shot at doing this shit, bro. We gotta see if the audience.
That's true. Do not miss your chance to blow. Do not stop the sun from shining. But yeah, would you be interested in that shit, bro? Because I would do that shit, man. Yeah, all right, man. We'll see what happens, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Do y'all want this nigga back, bro? Do y'all like Detroit niggas? Do y'all like Big Sean? Let me know what y'all feel about Big Sean and Amir in the comments, bro. Let me know how y'all do that shit, bro.
You would never disrespect us like that. We don't even respect Big Sean over here.
What do you mean, bro? He's a talented guy.
Detroit niggas don't give a fuck about Big Sean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody. I don't like his unorthodox flows. It's almost borderline like Blueface, like all like Blueface.
That all started with that Dark Sky Paradise album shit. That's when he was.
That's when he started that weird try hard flow and shit. But shout out to Big Sean, shout out to Lante, shout out to Amir. We out here, man. Check out Amir's channel, bro. Shout out to everybody in the world, man. Shout out to everybody. It's Primm's Hood Stories, man. So many hood stories. Shout out, I'm just Chad. Follow that nigga. He only got 2 pictures. If you follow him, he'll add some more. Chad, I'm curious about how big you are now, bro. I want to see some full body shots. Pause. Let me see what you look like, bro. I want to see if you can run this gauntlet and shit. Because I'm not convinced. Because I figured that would be happening. Niggas would be like giving me stories that will make them seem better than, how it happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just be doing that shit all the time, so you gotta be careful with the stories and shit. But
I got 15 bitches numbers and shit.
Yeah.
They about to be lying tough as fuck.
Yeah, man, don't do that shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's doing that shit, man. I believe this nigga, bro. But let me know, Chad, man. Hit the inbox, bro. I'm gonna inbox you. I'm gonna let you know what's going on, bro. But it's been the first episode. Thank y'all, man. We'll be back next week. I don't got nothing to say. I don't got an outro. I got the theme song, though. Here's my theme song, bro. Let me know what y'all think, bro. It's Young Caesar, man. The French, you do my tongue in your ear. Put it like the dogs do it, girl. Put it in your hair. This one, yeah.
In the bushes, hide and seek, I'll cook it next to you. Listen, when you're ready, I'll be ready, so you let me know. Anywhere you wanna go, girl, I'm down to go. Young Caesar bustin' through.